Hey guys, welcome to Raj Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing? And we have 2 days in a row of the chicken winner chicken dinner. So terrific news. We made money in the markets today, and it's always a good feeling. Hopefully this image and stuff's working okay. I'm having issues over here on our one screen, but hopefully it looks good. Let me just check for you guys. Hate for not to look good. There we go. Looks like it's moving. But yeah, 2 days in a row, up days, so looking good. And let's take a look, guys, at what we got going on today, how we did. CCIV up today in the markets, looking good. And had a good day there. IDX, well, CCIV, unfortunately, today was down 29 cents, was up yesterday after the news today. They had the big news today, and it was supposed to take off, and it did. It went all the way up to to $21.10, and then tanked. So not sure what really happened there. Just didn't work out as it was supposed to. IDEX today had a terrific day. It actually got to like $3. Came down a little bit, but up 15 cents. That's a nice start. Jaguar today up another 18 cents. I think Jaguar and some of these things are just moving because they're just part of the meme stuff with AMC and GameStop and all those. But it'll be interesting where they all go. But great day today, up $93,000, and hopefully the next 2 days this week we'll keep it going and stuff. The Kenny and the research team, unfortunately, they were down $281 today, but the way Kenny and the research team have been going, that is like a win. So hopefully it continues and more good luck, or some luck turns around for them. Futures today pointing up a little bit after the day. Stuff was down today pretty heavily, came all the way back. Small gains in the market and looking good. But yeah, CCIV today, right after that news, after hours up a little bit. At least it's holding this $20. So I think it's going to hold in this $20 range. And hopefully we can get this thing moving. Look, I mean, if this thing could close at like 21 and a half, by Friday, that would be a miracle, amazing. But hopefully it keeps going. Bitcoin had been bouncing around, been as high as almost 41,000 down to 37,000. But is doing good. Dogecoin still sitting at that 35 cents, bounced around there a little bit. Or our Coinbase portfolio is where we're at, $45,000. It's been up and down as well. But like I said, overall, can't complain. The big news, even with CCIV down the 29 cents today, at least it held around that $20 mark, and it's had such a great rally. So tomorrow, I have to look about rolling out options or what we're going to do. It's tough because, if the thing starts running, you hate to roll them out so soon. I may, just say, screw it, let me take in all this stock. The good news is our hedge is working out well. That was really lopsided yesterday with the rally. But today, as you guys saw, that's where we made a lot of money back on the hedge right here. Those were 42,000 of it, so we're still actually down. I had horrible timing when I sold it that morning. I wish I would have waited a little while because this could have made us a lot of money extra. But at least we're gonna probably pick up this money unless CCIV runs to 21 and a half, $22. So a little free money here. So we still have another 22,000 between now and Friday. Like I said, IDX. That's the next one I'll be watching to see if I want to roll them out. Has obviously 3.5 weeks left, or 3 weeks and 2 days. I was surprised the call price wasn't that great. So even with the stock around $2 or $3 today, it was only about 25 cents for the 300 call. It was only about 10 cents for the 350 call. So it just didn't make any sense to roll that out. So I didn't. As I said, just didn't make any sense. What else am I going to show you guys? So yeah, so let's talk about. Everybody's this GameStop again and AMC, and this is just insane. It was interesting. They had a piece on CNBC today just saying the valuation and how much more stock GameStop, or actually AMC, had issued out, and the valuations even at the peak, at AMC's peak in 2018 when they did the most money they ever did. It's like, now it's like 20 times higher based on them losing. I mean, it's just insane. But these stocks continue to move. GameStop a little bit higher here. I'm going to short this puppy again. Or AMC. Like I said, I mean, this thing is just I mean, they're losing more per share than the value of the stock. I mean, it's ridiculous. I know it keeps going up, but just like Bitcoin went to $62,000, how much is Bitcoin right now? It's the same thing. AMC, has been all the way up to this $20, and who knows? It could go to $30. Short squeezes are great, but at the end of the day, there's going to be a reckoning, and you're going to have earnings, and you're going to have an actual value of a company. What's sad is that a lot of these meme player, Reddit players, whatever you want to call them, they're clueless about how markets work and what they're doing. They're just, it's probably why they like Bitcoin so much, because it's a these coins are just, based on nothing. And that's basically what these companies are based on. When earnings come out and they see that AMC lost a bunch of money again, or the AMC announces that they made, $5 million, they're not worth $8.8 billion. This was a company that should have been in bankruptcy, and still could be in bankruptcy, but the fact that their stock price is so high, they've issued, if you guys look at the reports, they've issued 20 or 5 times more stock in the last couple of years. So the float is, getting larger and larger, and like I said, this is going to crash. Could it go to $50 a share if there really is a short squeeze, or if enough people come in and buy it? Of course it can. But when this thing crashes, it's going to crash hard. Just like when GameStop went to 480 and came all the way back to $100. At the end of the day, sophisticated investors are going to be looking for something. Like I said, there's no explanation to how it's trading. But what do you guys think? Vince says, Raja, you said AMC and GME were junk for months, but they still going strong. Research team need to get on them. I actually told the research team, I told them the other day, I said, you should just liquidate everything and just buy GameStop. You would have been up, 30%. But like I said, at some point, here's the thing. If enough people buy into it, it goes up. Look at Bitcoin. Where are all my, rocket ships for Bitcoin at 60,000 telling me it was going to 100? Now it's $39,000. Where are all those people? Where are they? And like I said, these stocks aren't trading based on any values. It's just a matter of time. Renslot says, I would just stay away from GameStop and AMC. Way better places to make money. Yeah, at some point, I'm going to hit one of them. At some point, we're going to hit it for a lot of money. But in the meantime, like I said, I'd let GameStop go to 500, because that's when, we'll come in and we'll buy those, $300 puts for 50 cents, 2 months out, and that thing will come down 100 points, and, we'll make $1 million. But like I said, it just doesn't make any sense. And what's even more mind-blowing is how much undiscretionary money is out there for people just to put into, just this stuff. I mean, it's just mind-blowing, and especially like the volume. Look at AMC today, 375 million shares traded. I mean, that's just insane. And what's even more insane, if you look at the trading history, it's all like 1 share, 2 shares, 3 shares at a time, 10 shares. So it's just, they just found 1 million people who just are going to keep buying a couple of shares a day, going back and forth. So Chaos says this has nothing to do with fundamentals. It sure doesn't. That's why I say it's insane. But and I think that's what's helped Jaguar. So you guys, obviously we have a lot of Jaguar, and I think Jaguar was kind of in the mix with all these back in there, because there's no news on Jaguar. There's nothing about the Dragon SPAC. There's nothing. The only thing I can tell you about Jaguar right now and it moving is that it's just a momentum play, because GameStop and AMC and some of those are up. Even like today, BB was up. BlackBerry. There's nothing that happened with BlackBerry to go up 10% today, but BlackBerry was another one. Unless I bet you Express today was probably up, because there's just so much money out there, and people don't know what to do with it. Yeah, look at Express today, up 25%. It's all of a sudden today Express became the hotbed. But I think a lot of the money came out of Bitcoin, and people don't know what to do with it. But these companies, you're losing $6 a share. Your stock's $5 a share. At $328 million valuation on this company, it's actually worth negative 328, or more than that based on the value. Like I said, it's mind blowing. At the end of the day, somebody somewhere is going to lose a lot of money. But we just need CCIV to go here. So today, CCIV had their big news announcement. This is what we were waiting for. It was supposed to be good. Unfortunately, with CCIV, what did I say? The big news and everything that was supposed to come out, what it was, you guys are going to be blown away by this. The big news on CCIV was that their car will be compatible with Apple Play and Android, whatever Android's operating system is. So we were expecting this big news, and the big news was that Apple Play, and that was their big technology thing today. So it started skyrocketing. Everybody was excited for it, and then 2 minutes later it tanked. It was 21 all of a sudden. Before you knew it, it was $19.70. Just crashed. So no big play, but at least it held the line around that 20. At least it didn't go to 17.50 again. But I think it's going to be a good company. I think as the merger gets closer. Also, the news yesterday with Ride didn't help. With them basically saying they're not going to meet any of their projections. I don't think a lot of this other stuff's going to meet. I don't think Lucid's going to meet their projections. So they just need some news. They got to find something big in there that works. Renslot says Sundial is flying. Yeah, it was up about 10 cents today. I saw, or 9 cents coming back. And so, marijuana stocks. Here's the thing: when all this money comes out of Bitcoin and gets dumped into the market again, they got to go somewhere. Somebody's going to create rumors. Mikey the Fish. Jag was being pumped by popular trading group on Twitter. I knew yesterday you were going to have a good day today on that one. Yeah, no, like I said, they just pick them. I'm definitely looking. I almost was going to sell those 40,000 shares I bought at 121. I had a nice $20,000 profit. I still may get rid of them tomorrow, and if it comes back down, we'll buy them. We'll buy 40,000 or more again. If it runs, so be it. At least I made 20 grand on that play. But hopefully it keeps going. I'd love to get 180 out of them. That'd be a $24,000 profit. So it would be a good play. Luke, how did you make all that money? Did you start poor and traded your way up? Yes. Obviously I started with some money, but I've done good over the years trading. I've been trading for a long time, and I've just done very well with options. Unfortunately, this year when GameStop and these meme stocks all went bonkers, a lot of the brokerage firms changed all their margin requirements. So where I used to have a lot of leverage and I could make a ton of money on Apple and some of these other ones, even with smaller call option volatility, now it's very tough. Because even with $5 million, the leverage and the cost of it all, it doesn't really work to my advantage. So until they make a change or something comes back to reality, it makes it very hard, to do stuff. Larry, what are you doing when you roll out? Do you have any tutorial on trading options? I've only ever traded stocks. So when I do a rollout, so what a rollout is when I have my stock and we roll it out. What that is. We're coming in and how the best way to explain this? We're coming in. We're rolling it out. So basically, we own, like right now in CCIV, I own the I own 2,000 contracts. Let's say at the $24 strike price. That obviously CCIV is at $20. It's $4 under the strike. So when that option expires, if it was at $20, the 24, it's basically about $4.05. Because it's 20% away from the strike price, the premium is very small. So I'm going to get 10 to 15 cents for rolling it out. So on 2,000 contracts at 10 cents, I make about 20 grand that I just kind of put into that kitty that goes towards that progressive jackpot that we've been talking about. With now, if the stock was closer, let's say the stock was 23.50, now that rollout is about 50 cents. 20,000 or 2,000 contracts, I make about 100 grand. So I need it closer to the strike price to make money. Now the reverse side is I can just let it all get put to me, own all the stock, which we've had some put to us with those 19,000 shares, and then I can just sell the calls. So that's kind of like when we sold the calls here. Let's see here. When we sold the calls, there we go, and we so these two, the 1,200 and the 1,800 here, I sold these calls. I sold them too early. If I would have waited, we could have made a ton of money. I think we'll still make money because I don't think CCIV is going to hit $21.50 by Friday or $22. If it does, we'll have to adjust these, but all this stuff would be way up. If CCIV hit $22 in the next 2 days by Friday, my account would be up about $700,000. If it goes way above $22, then these could kind of get ugly. Like I said, I think these will expire worthless. We'll sell some more into next week. Maybe we'll sell them early. I hate buying back 1,200, 1,800 contracts because you pay a lot of fees. But if it makes sense, if we can get a decent premium or it gets like 21 bucks on Friday and we can pick up 30, 40 cents, for next Friday on a hedge, then it makes a lot of sense because we have these all the way out here for July. This bet here is, betting on CCIV, the merger goes through, which it should, and Lucid, the new symbol comes out and does well. So it'll be interesting. Like I said, we'll have to wait and see, and it's going to be exciting. We'll have to find out how it goes. But hey, guys, that's what I got for you on Raja Makes Money. Had 2 up days in a row, and we're continuing our climb back. And we're in the green for the year now. So that's good news, up a couple 100,000 for the year. But hopefully we keep doing well. Hopefully you guys are doing well in the market. And you guys are the money makers. I hope you guys make lots of money. See you guys same time, same place for Raja Makes Money tomorrow.